Hey, welcome to the Longmont Pastor video blog. It's great to have you with us once again. We're here with Pastor Nick, who is the author of the video blog or of the internet blog, nickkady.org. If you haven't been over there, go over there and subscribe and like and share as you see fit with those topics that he's writing on. We're glad to have you with us. He's also the pastor of Whitefields Community Church. And focus of this blog, of course, is just how the gospel intersects with the cultural conversations that our world is having and how the gospel can uniquely speak to those conversations. And this week is kind of a special episode. We're going to talk a little bit about one of the biggest outreaches of the year for Whitefields Community Church. And we're just going to kind of talk about the origins. And, of course, that's our the Easter outreach or Easter egg hunt we're having out at Roosevelt Park, 10 o'clock on Saturday. For any of you who are in the area and would like to come on out, bring your kids. It's just going to be a great time. Festival, balloons, coffee for the parents, give them energy to chase after their children, bouncy house, and whatever else we can think of between now and then. But we just have Pastor Nick here to talk a little bit about the origins of this outreach and just kind of get some insight on how God has used this over the years. So
I became the pastor of Whitefields 6 years ago in April. So next month it will be 6 years that I've been here. And before I came on as a pastor, this outreach was already going on. And the history of it is that the city of Longmont used to do a city-sponsored Easter egg hunt through the recreation department, and then they stopped. And so our church meets right downtown in the St. Vrain Memorial Building, which is adjacent to Roosevelt Park. It's kind of actually in Roosevelt Park. And so for us, it just seemed like a natural thing that, hey, great, we are looking for ways to connect with our community, to serve our community, to meet people and bless our community. And this is right here in our backyard. It would just make total sense for us to take over, and so we did. And so we took over this Easter egg hunt, and from what I heard, the first couple of years were quite small. I know one year there was they did the egg hunt in the snow, and so they didn't have a lot of people come out, maybe 100, 200 people with their kids coming out. And then when I came, by that time we had started to increase it and make it into something bigger, make it into something which we now refer to as a festival, because I think Longmont, that's our culture. We love festivals and love these kind of events, especially in Roosevelt Park. And so we started adding elements, add a bounce house, add face painting, add balloon making, add, now we do a craft table, and we've added a lot of eggs, so it's gotten quite big over the last several years in particular. Last year was the biggest we've ever had. And so this year we've prepared for that. We prepared to be able to accommodate more people and with more activities. And we're really looking forward to getting to meet people from our community this weekend.
Yeah, that's great. But what would you say to this Christian skeptic who would say, well, how do you, put these two things together, Easter and Easter egg hunts, and isn't this confusing the message for these people?
Yeah, and that's the language we use in our church. We call this our Easter outreach. We're reaching out to our community, reaching out beyond our four walls of our church to our community because we want to know them. We want to build rapport and relationship with them. That we want to be able to share with them the hope that we have in Jesus. The fact is that we as a church aren't particularly committed to Easter eggs or bunnies or anything that's associated with Easter, so to say, aside from Jesus. So our commitment is to bringing the gospel into our community, and we're looking for bridges, we're looking for inroads, ways that we can connect with culture, as you were saying in the beginning, ways that we can connect with our local culture as it exists and, meet people where they are and then bring in the gospel. And so that's what we're doing with this. This is kind of an innocuous thing. Hey, little kids running around picking up Easter eggs is something that we do. It's fun. The kids get candy. Everybody wins. The parents get to do this. Is something they're going to do anyway. Right. Why don't we meet them and do it in a way in which we can introduce the gospel, hopefully, into their lives?
All right. Well, this is a great opportunity. And since it's my first year, I haven't actually experienced it firsthand yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing you if you have the chance to come on out, 10 o'clock in Roosevelt Park in Longmont. If you live in the area, we look forward to seeing you. And please like and subscribe, share, go back and see the rest of the archives of the Longmont video blog. Get onto Nick's blog. He's writing blogs every week, nickkady.org. And we look forward to seeing you again. God bless.